Yo, yo Arian, yo Goku. I know. EU time. It wasn't possible for me to start the stream before EU time. I had things to finish before. Okay, I guess we can start. It looks like it's working right now. Okay, I don't know why. Saving like OG. Bro, I miss the old... you see what I mean? I miss the old login screen music. Because for me, it remembers me... it reminds me when I began the game. That first OST, bro, was something. We were all waiting. For us in EU, the game was supposed to launch at 5 in the morning. And we didn't know why it launched like around 3:30 in the morning. And we were all, oh, we can go in the game. Oh, it's not normal. Hey, you know what? Let's go. And first login screen, this music, then long update, etc. We were so hyped, bro. We were so hyped. That was crazy. Okay, so you hear nothing. That's totally normal because I'm trying to set up... no, not that. Not that. Is it working? Tell me it's working. Yes, it is. You will see. Yes, the controller is working, guys. We are saved. Finally. But I just noticed I had a problem with... I just noticed I had a problem with my chat. I don't know why. I cannot see it. I don't know why. I cannot see it. Like, I can see it on the on YouTube, but not on OBS. Something weird. Can't explain. Let me check real quick. Yeah, time zone stuff. So the program today gonna be very simple. Program of today is gonna be just trying to progress a little bit in Arc Knights, because even if I feel very advanced in the game, I'm not that much advanced. The goal... I don't have a big goal, okay? I just want to finish building my main team. Like, this team is not built. It looks like it is, but it's not. Same for this one. Like, guys, I swear to God, you don't realize how long... I'm not even joking. Even with the Battle Pass resource. Okay? You don't realize... Guess what? We got another 2.4 pulls again. Imagine, bro. There is a way they're gonna be greedy like that. But... Oh? Guys, new endgame? New and... What the fuck is that, bro? You know what? New endgame, let's try this, okay? Let's give a fair try. But the thing is not necessarily the endgame or the lack of content. In my case, it's just that I don't know what's the limit of the game, because that's so long and so difficult to get the resource to level up units and just a whole team, just a full team. Bro. That's crazy. That's complicated for nothing. Like, in the end, I'm gonna be like, just gonna mindlessly press button because I don't know what's my team worth. See? Honestly, Agony mode, you saw it last time. Like, it wasn't that hard, considering I had 0 full level up team. To be honest, I do that only for 1 resource. 2 resources, the T-Cred and Mark of Perseverance. That's funny that they give it so much. Like, there is something in the logic of the game who is lacking. Like, at the beginning of the game, this item was very difficult to obtain. Now you're showered under it. You are literally showered of this item. But the main problem of this item is that it revolves around the fact that you have a fully level up character. But the problem is that first, it's giga difficult to fully level up a character, and when it's done, you don't have the T-Creds and the resource to to level up the spells. Oh, I just wanted to trigger the... Yeah, you see? If you can, try to trigger perfect dodges to get a better SP generation. Even if you are not supposed to... You are not in a situation where you need to dodge or something, it's worth. Because SP generation for some teams could be a problem. Any solution you could figure out to generate them is good. And the perfect dodge is one of them. Like, I don't need to do that. But I just want to be sure I can generate my SP. The rewards are a little bit dog shit, to be honest. The rewards are just a little bit dog shit. I'm not even joking, guys. Like, it's supposed to be the end game, it's supposed to be a limited game mode, and yet it's let's be honest, it's a little bit dog water. Like, it's not even one pool, guys. You have to realize what I did is supposed to be the end game, and it doesn't even give one pool. Even that, even that is not even ore barrels. It's just energy. Oh no, this time is ore barrels. Yay. Okay. I'm gonna use it. You know what? Let's see if I'm lucky or not. Am I lucky? Let's see. No, I'm not. Fuck this game. And you are asking yourself, in one day the banner is down, why you keep pulling? Let me tell you why. Because the biggest problem in this economy, there is two major problem in banner system. First, the PT not carrying over. Second is that the 50-50 is like, if you win early, you're fucked. If you win very late, you're fucked because you spent a lot and the PT is not carrying over. If you win early, you're fucked because the PT is not carrying over. And you don't have enough currency to pull the weapons. And let me tell you something, guys. Having the weapons, I don't know if it's game changer, but that's something everyone would want to have. And I was secretly hoping, and also I was secretly hoping to lose the 50-50 on Gilberta to get Yvonne. Let me show you why. Because I have Last Rites with her weapon, Shaihi. I don't know if her weapon is good. Let me check. I have something. I'm something okay-ish, let's say. And I have Gilberta. And I was thinking about this. Like, I could make a very powerful team around Yvonne, Last Rite, and Gilberta. Yeah, I'm not even bothering with that system, to be honest. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm not bothering at all. Like, it's literally pissing me off. The only system I'm bothering is this one. I'm not even joking, guys. Let's see if I have a good unit for that. Let's just take those. But yeah, I'm just doing that system because you probably don't realize how painful it is to get the resource, to level up, tune, or doing anything in the game could be painful. Let's be honest. I'm not even bothering anymore with that system. Like, this one, I'm just selling the stuff to not clog my factory. And I'm like, I have 17 million of this currency. I don't know what to do with. I could spend it to get the permits. Yes, those. But the problem is that the permits I need are in the Wuling region. So even that, I'm like... So I'm gonna sell my stuff, but... You will see zero conviction. You see what I mean? I don't know what to do with that money. I don't know what to do with those resources. Is there something here I can sell? Yes. I'm not even doing anymore the delivery system. Like, to be honest, if you are done at the end of the first region, just don't bother with delivery. The only thing you have to bother with is probably Wuling, because those things are useful. You need the permits, if you know what it is. Yeah, those. You need those. So bad. You need those so bad. Yo, legit. Yo, are shit. How are you guys? Wait. That's crazy. Wait. Why is it not working? Let's see. Yoneo, hello bro, tell me when you want to frag punk. I just do my stuff on the Arc Knight real quick. I do it on Wuwa, and we're gonna do it on the Arc Knight. Are you good with that? You know what? I'm gonna try to get the pop-up. I'm gonna try to get my chat in a pop-up. Because otherwise there is no way I'm gonna be able to read the chat. Okay, let's try this way. Wow, thumbnail playing Arc. Come on, bro. I play Gacha in general. I play some Gachas. I'm just doing my stuff on Arc Knight, then I will go to Wuwa, and then I will do... by the way, also, if you want me to react to some Gacha content, and just don't hesitate, just submit some content on my Discord, like any videos, kit reveal, news on Gacha, dramas, etc. And just submit it in the React submission on my Discord. We will react to it live. Yo, Phoenix, how are you? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not doing damage, I'm just building some SP. Ah, bro, this boss. I hate this boss. Ah, come on. Was that all? I've progressed in AKE to the point the outpost economy is dead, I can't sell stuff. Yeah, that's real. That's real. If you min-max the first region, you're gonna just overload of everything, and but I don't see the point, to be honest. Like the first region, for me, okay, that's just my opinion. Everyone is glazing the factory system, etc. Personally, okay, I really think that you just need one or two things. You need to reach level 12 to get the rewards, because this game is so greedy, you need everything, let's say. Wuling, personally, I'm not very developed on Wuling, because I was lacking of motivation. But you know what, Goku, if you have blueprints, I take those. I need to make money in Wuling. If you have some good blueprints, but the problem is that I need more credits to upgrade my AEC core, etc. But yeah, you prep yourself on the first region. The only goal, I'm gonna be real with you, is to unlock the crafting for your gear. Like 100% real. You just need to get a little bit of gear. And I don't even think that is Giga necessary now, because when the game released, yeah, the exploration level was very important, and the outside enemies were very strong, but they nerfed it, so it's not even a big incentive to be correctly geared to go in Wuling. I just think it's a giga waste that the first region is just a big tutorial and there is nothing really useful long term. Like, that's such a waste. Ah, this... Bro, this one doesn't joke. Damage is real. Bro, what? Sheesh. This boss doesn't joke. Bro's got her shield. And he's summoning. Yeah, what a pleasure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. And now I can... Yeah. Okay. Okay, bro. I got it. You're pissed off. Can we play the game? What? This attack is diabolical. Guys, this pattern is literally diabolical. What about your exam preparation? He's playing Ark. The tutorial killed the game for me. Insane amount of hand holding that I've never seen in Gacha. And the worst Phoenix is that it's not even the hand holding. Is that there is a hand holding for something not necessary at the beginning and so convoluted that most people who stick to the game were used to the factory system. I know very few new players to the category, to the whole genre, okay? Not gacha, like management games, etc., factory games. I know very few new players of this genre who stick to it. Just because it's so complicated, so convoluted, and they shower you with information at the beginning instead of going slowly but surely with, oh, okay, you can do that, oh, now we need to do that, and you remember what you did at step 1, you're gonna need it to go to step 2. No, they show you a big system with a very complicated recipe that don't explain you how to cycle. Okay, bro, can we play? Bro. I'm trying to dodge on purpose to generate SP, but... Okay, perfect. Yeah, same. To be honest, I'm just sticking to the game until Yvonne's release. If Yvonne sucks, I just uninstall the game. I will try, like... I'm giving a chance to the game, like... This game has potential, but... Do they gonna waste it, keep wasting it? Or are they gonna try to exploit it correctly? That's my only question. That is interesting, for example. That combat is kinda interesting. It's not combat of the year, but... Ah, come on, guys. I'm not even joking, guys. It's not that I'm not attacking them. It's that every time I try to... Fuck. Okay. I have an issue with that fight. Every time I try to reposition and adjust my camera angle, the game decides to lock in, lock off, lock in, lock off. You will see when the second one will appear. That's such a pain in the ass. And he's so mobile that Akekumi cannot attack. And if Akekumi cannot attack, she cannot generate SP and ultimate. And I need it so bad because Akikuri is the SP generator. If she cannot get access to her ultimate in the fight, we are just fucked. She's literally the key of the comp. People sleep so much on Akikuri while she's giga important. But I need to get access to her ult. And you see, he's so mobile, I cannot touch him with Akikuri. I have to wait his AoE phase, but if I wait too long his AoE phase, I'm just gonna be fucked. See? If I wait too much, the second one will fuck me up. Because like, Leviathan is a very good unit, but she's very SP hungry. And everything revolves around some combos and reaction. And if I want it to work, I really need to do the whole skill combo. Okay, we have our ultimate. Let's just hope we're gonna generate enough. Okay, whenever you want. Yeah, but the problem is that Akikuri is melee. You see the problem? Ah, this one is kind of complicated. Junk fungi? No. Yeah, I'm not sure who you're talking about, but is it the dragon mummy of Wuling? If you talk about her, yeah, she sounds kind of cool. Personally, I just want to try Yvonne. I was hoping to lose the 50-50 and get her, because I got Gilberta very early. That's why I kept pulling. That's the crazy part. I kept pulling because I got it early. Oh, new pattern. Okay, let's give a try to this one. This one gives me more room to play. You see what I mean? Okay, bro. Yeah, more room to play, but damn the damage. Okay, I was expecting something else. Okay, it worked. Oh no, I fucked up. That's doable. I don't think. Guys, I think it's gonna be more complicated than expected. Let's just give another try. But yeah, don't sleep on Akekuri, guys. Akekuri and I'm gonna be honest with you. Akekuri and Ardelia are the first character you need to build. I'm not even joking, guys. Not for the damage, for what the build gonna give you access to. Like nature and heat infliction are very important to build damage. You need your Akekuri and Ardelia to have access to fast ultimate. The only way to have it is getting the good pieces of gear. I took it? Okay. Oh, fuck. I hate this attack. I have to use it just to activate Ardelia's ultimate. Okay. We're gonna try to reset the situation, okay? Now we are back at full HP. Okay, we had a very good combo here, guys. Okay, that sounds like a good run. We're gonna be back to full HP, I hope. Yes. Ah, fuck. Weird timing, guys. No! Ah, I fucked up. That's my bad. That's my bad. Ember and Leafang, they are just sitting in the corner. I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now, how the game is, I don't think there is a lot of good units in the game. There is units with potential. There is good units as support. But to be 100% honest with you, it's like, for me, if you look at all the characters, okay, let's do it this way. Operator over here. Let's do it this way. To be 100% honest with you, probably Laevete is probably the best DPS in the game. Like, I'm 99% sure. Outside of her, you're gonna have some teams with Iwena. And to be honest, Iwena is such a niche way to play her. I don't know if it's worth a lot of combo complexity. I don't know if it's worth. And beside that, I think everything else revolves around fire and nature infliction. So that's why this team for me is the best. And the other thing is gonna be grouping plus AoE farming. So it's gonna revolve around Gilberta with the Cryo infliction. So Shaihi, Last Rite, Gilberta, and Yvonne. Because when they're gonna be grouped, you use Gilberta's skill, you group them, you AoE with Yvonne. And that's all. Beside that, everything else is kinda niche. Beside Pogra and Yvonne, I have every 6-star with signature. I don't have all the signature. I miss Pogra signature. And yeah, I miss Pogra signature. And I miss 1 6-star. Be right back. Need to pee real quick. Okay, I'm back, boys. Is all the volume alright? My voice, the game, is everything good? You just froze. No, no. I told you I went away to pee. That's why. And I'm noticing that, yeah, effectively I have a problem with my chat on OBS. But yeah, I think there is no very viable teams at the moment. There is only 2 meta, Ice and Fire meta. I would say Fire and Nature plus Ice Ice Infliction meta. Nothing else is giga viable. Like, it's most of the time niche gameplay, let's say. I don't know. It doesn't seem very efficient for me. Okay, let's see. Oh, 5-star or better. 5-star. I already max duped. Where is it? I forgot. Yeah. And I'm keep pulling for only one reason. Whatever happens, I will not have enough to pull a weapon. You see the problem? That's the issue. That's the diabolical part. You have to keep pulling if you want to being able to pull the weapons. That's diabolical, guys. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's just diabolical. Okay, it should work now. Wait. Make it a pop-up. Pop-up window. Okay. Is everything working, guys? I'm not sure. Okay. I think we are done with Arc Knights now. Yeah, we kinda done with it. Yeah. I think we're done. Maybe we can try to grind a little bit to max out a unit. 90, 90. Yeah, I wanted to level up Akikuri. I need those. You know what? I'm gonna... Wait. I think I have some materials. I'm not sure. I have some boxes. Yes. I had 14. Let's see what we need. Let's see. Ah, we need those. Okay, let's go. You know what? I'm gonna relaunch the live. I'm gonna relaunch the stream because I'm not sure of what's happening. I have issues with stream element. Yeah, activity feed. Here the activity feed is bugging as fuck. Yeah, I just noticed it. I don't know. I don't know how to explain, but event emulate import SE live docs. If I put the activity, no, it's not working. Scroll to top. No, it's not working. It's not activity feed. Stream setup, no. Elements control center, media requests, multi-chat. Yeah, for example, I have Twitch chat. That's so weird. I don't know how to explain you, but thanks for your follow, Sayuri. Welcome. Welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, and in a way I'm about to crash out because OBS just got an update. And this update is just hell on earth. Because there is no way to read the chats. Like, I don't... let me show you. Okay, here. On the right of my screen, I'm supposed to have YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Twitter chat. And OBS just got an update very recently. And because of that, I have no access anymore. So I have to open up some pop-up windows everywhere to have a chance to read you guys. And that's giga frustrating because the stream quality is taking. Like the stream quality is tanking. You don't notice it, but I'm losing FPS. I'm doing my best to make it smooth, but... Beside that, everything is good. I'm back off my vacation. I spent time with some family member. That was cool. I'm fully energetic and ready to... go back to streaming. My battery is full now. So yeah, I'm very fine, and you? Oh, we have the daily quest system. I hope the game is gonna change. I really hope the game is gonna change. Like, let's say if you have a recipe. Let's say you have a recipe, okay? Arc Knights and Fields has all the ingredients to be a delicious recipe, okay? But they cooked it like shit. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like, every ingredient is high quality, but the way they cooked it, the recipe they choose to do with it is dog water. Let's be 100% honest, guys. And that's what's the most frustrating. Why? How many T-Crates do I need, bro? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to spend energy to have credits. Fuck that. I still need materials. That's crazy, guys. How long have you been streaming? Today or in general? But yeah, it's very frustrating to see a game with such high potential being wasted. Because reality of this game is that the pool economy is not good, the progression curve is not either equal, not either, and not engaging. Everything around it makes the game convoluted and complicated for no reason. That's my biggest regret. And beside this game, are you playing other games? Yes, I play Wuthering Waves off stream for my own pleasure. I play Punishing Grey Raven. And I play FPS, MOBA. I used to be big Valorant player. I'm taking a break from Valorant. I'm trying Fragpunk with some friends. I play MMOs. So yeah, I'm very diversified. But I'm diversified in the genre, but I play all those kind of games since a very long time. So yeah, my content is... fortunately and unfortunately, my content is niche. I mostly stream gacha games. But in reality, I'm very diversified. I just struggle to create an audience that will be able to stick to me when I branch out. I have to be honest with my struggle. Maybe somebody will tell me something that gonna change my point of view, my perspective. But that's the biggest difficulty for every person who wants to do content creation. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna stick to a game, I'm gonna make a community around it. But what's about when you branch out? And that's where I'm struggling about. So I'm able to do diversified content, but if I branch out, is the audience I'm trying to grow will follow? That's the real question. So I need to figure out a way to do my stream in a way that people come to it for the stream itself and not for the game for the game I play. I have to figure out a way. I'm trying to bet my stream around the fact that I'm very interactive with the chat all the time. Yes, bro. Yes. Not live, but yes, I watch animes and series. On YouTube, Yokidex. On YouTube, Goku is telling me he crashed out in front of his game when his friend is asking him how is it going on Arknight Senfield, and I totally feel you, bro. I completely feel you. Yeah, progression system is fucked. My favorite anime, Sayuri. Good question. My favorite anime. Oh, wow. That's the okay. That's very difficult for me to answer because there is a difference between the anime I consider the best and the one I like the most, and my mind is not able to separate it to answer the question. I would say, yeah, I have difficulty to separate those two criteria to answer your question. So yeah, that's a fucked up question. My watch list on Crunchyroll and ADN is so full. My favorite. Damn. I cannot answer. Well, there is so much anime I love, but which is my favorite? Wow. You know what? I'm gonna have to pick one. Okay. The first in my mind, I gonna seem like a fucking boomer, but that's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z. Like my favorite. Or Bleach. Bleach or Dragon Ball. For sure on YouTube Goku is Goku is hyped up. But the best anime, the best experience I've ever had watching an anime is probably there is 3 anime. The one is a kind of isekai, the Paladin. It's called the Paladin something. Great experience. And I would say Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Watching experience. If I have to give a critic grade to an anime. But yeah, my 2 favorite probably Bleach and guys, Bleach OST is something, guys. Bleach OST is something. If you remember old season 1 OST with the big Zanpakuto, like with the little electric guitar, and you hear the song na da 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 na da 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 da. Bro, that was so hyping. That's so hyping. When I gonna be a dad and I gonna whip my kid, I'm gonna be like, Ike Zabimaru! It's not a belt that I will not whip him with a belt. I'm gonna whip him with Zabimaru. I'm gonna call my belt Zabimaru, bro. My name in real life or... Nah. I don't leak that. I don't leak that kind of stuff. Not on public like that. Okay, time to go on the better gacha. Time to launch WoWa. Let's just hope no problem, no issue, no bug. Because these days, I don't know how to explain, like since 2-3 weeks, all gachas are, all AAA gachas are buggy as fuck. Does it happen to you guys? Every AAA gacha is buggy as fuck. I have no way to explain that. You should try to invest some in your channel, like get some panels, banner, overlays to give more good luck to your channel, and we'll. I agree in a way with you, and I disagree in another one. Back in the days when I had more time and I was way more investing into streaming, I had a bigger audience, and I noticed that how your channel looks doesn't change anything. I noticed that, like, I'm gonna be real with you. Tell me one streamer that you're gonna watch because his overlays are cool. Most of them have very minimalist overlays, etc. That's... If you want, yes. But tell me in the chat, guys. Do you watch a streamer because of his overlay settings? The answer is no. You watch because the stream is smooth, he's talking with you, maybe he's fun, maybe he plays well to the game and you want to see the streamer or the game in particular. So I think everyone who is obfuscating that, everything that is obfuscating that is probably too much. Having clean setup, thin setups, probably. But even in the gacha category, the three biggest, they have very simple stuff. Very, very simple. Because what's the most important is the game and the person. Nobody watch for, oh, he's got such a good follow animation. Bro took the melee in the face. Is there a way to see Luke's gameplay? Because I heard that some stuff released. Let's see in the gallery. No, nothing in gallery right now. Maybe we should try to see on... because I heard that there was a reveal. So... let's try this. Luke's reveal. Let's give a try to see what's Luke reveal. Was it a stream on Wuthering Waves official channel? Oh yeah, showcase. That was 16 hours ago. What the fuck was I doing? I missed that? Oh, they released a lot of stuff. Bro, Amy, that is her. So much stuff released around her. Crazy. Okay, let's see. Is it his blood? Wait, I missed something. Yeah, it's his blood, okay. Sheesh! I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna pull him just because he's got a fucking scythe. Yo Ralph, how are you? Is it his ultimate? Or is it his forte? Damn, Kuro is cooking. That's interesting. Like, the gameplay sounds smooth. What I heard is that... Is there a way to see... Let me check. Is there a way to see his abilities through the upgrade? Skills... Nah. Back in the days there was so much way to get some reveals, etc. Ah! Oh, we have this event. We have that. Personally, I think I'm gonna try him. If I like the gameplay, if I like his scythe, etc. I'm gonna give a fair try, but... Let's be real. I don't know if... Oh fuck. I fucked up? No? Did I? Yes, I did. I did. Ah! I don't know why. Maybe. Wait, maybe I should do that. Boom. 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 Oh fuck. YouTube chat. Wuwa official channel, I can say much. No. Girls are going crazy over him. I have to skip him because I'm saving for Zani. Every time I had to skip the male character for Zani. Yeah, that's crazy. But do you have Zani or you gonna pull for the dupes on her? Personally, I will not keep pulling on Zani. I think she's fine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna keep pulling on her. Like, mine is S3, and the biggest power up of Zani is S1, S2, and S3. I don't know if it's necessary to go further. To be honest, like, let's check on Pride. I'm not sure. Let's check real quick. Tier list, Zani, calculation. Like, E1 is 20% DPS, E2. Okay, don't. For me, S2 is way more powerful. Okay? S2 is way more powerful for only one reason. When you have E2, okay, E2 gives... Okay, don't listen to those calculations. S1 is accurate. S2, S3 is not accurate. Let me explain you why. Okay. Why is it not accurate? Let's go on Zani. Let's see real quick. Where is she? Okay, here. Okay. Why is it not accurate? S1 is. S2, they missed the plot. What they calculate is only those 80%. But what they don't realize is that having S2 is changing more or less everything in the build. The 20% crit rate you have here is opening you so much possibilities and so much damage output. First, it opens you the possibility to have 100% crit rate, because with 47.5 plus Shorekeeper 12.5 you have 60, plus you have 60% plus 20% with the set here, so it's 80 plus 20% with S2. So you have now 100% crit rate, and the possibility it gives you is that you can switch now from crit rate to crit damage here. So the damage output is even bigger. Like Vanilla, she has 318. With Shorekeeper and in fight, etc., she goes up to 340. So 100% crit rate, 340 crit damage. So the damage output is way higher than 21%. Than 20%. No, it's almost 50%. And here I don't get why the S3. Inferno mode for every one blaze. Increase the last stage damage multiplier of the subsequent liberation by 8%. Maxed at 1200. Thing is that if you play with Phoebe plus Rover, your Zanny becomes a menace. Literally. Yeah. If you don't want to overcrit, you need 47.5 with Shorekeeper. Vanilla. This is the stats you need to not overcrit. I'm exactly 100% in fight. So yeah, I think... And there, I don't see where it's necessary to go above. Like... I don't think it's necessary to go above. If you... Now you understand Zanny's kit. When intro skill immediate execution is cast, the attack on all resonators in the team is increased by 20%. Those 20% attack are not giga relevant. Here, it's okay. And here is the big deal. So, I would say the only dupes you have to go for is S2. Here, it doesn't change that much unless you have Phoebe plus Rover. And beside that, useless, godlike. So, unless you want to go to S6, stop to S2 if you want to play with Shorekeeper. Go to S3 if you want to free Shorekeeper from the comp and play with Spectro Rover as the healer. But that's funny you talk about Zanny, because today I'm gonna make some testings. For a video that I'm cooking, I'm gonna do some testings. It's like, how can I say, there's characters where I don't think it's necessary to go for dupes. Like, for me, for example, like Galbrena, do you really need to go for dupes? Meh. Maybe S2 if you want. Is that so necessary? You can see, like, S6 Galbrena is a menace, 4 million damage. Compared to S6 Zanny. S6 Zanny, 2.8. So, there is characters if you want to go for dupe, yes. But, I don't know. I don't think it's reasonable to go for higher than S2 or S3. It's like Lupa. Lupa is worth going S2 above. It's dog shit. Like, S6 Lupa, 700. Like, why would you want to go so high? S2 is the one you go for. If you want to have a big wheelchair for your fusion characters. Like, I got this one by luck. But yeah, here is the one you're gonna go for. 40% fusion damage. So now every fusion character becomes relevant whatever the fuck you do. So let's finish that, and we're gonna do the testing for Zani and other teams. I think I'm gonna do the testing especially for Zani, because I have an idea in mind. For fuck. Imagine you have to focus in big 2026. I mean... Okay, what's the... Maybe I should do that. Yeah, like that, like that. So now I have 2 turns, so I can do this, then... Oh, fuck. Nah, it's not the good plan. Okay, they helped me. Thank you. Maybe I should block this way, then block this way, then block this way, then block here. Here, here, then he will try to go. Maybe I should block this path. Yeah, you see? Then I should block this path, then this path, then this path, then this path. I had to delete Wuwa because of space requirement. Yossi Cab, how are you? I heard. Please take it with a grain of salt. I saw or heard somewhere that in the next update they're gonna do something to, you know, in ZZZ and HSR, there is a feature to delete files that are not relevant anymore, like old cinematics, old quests, old story quests, etc. And I heard that in the upcoming update, they're gonna introduce this feature in the game to relieve your SSD from old updates. Okay, time to compulsive pull. Imagine we get lucky, we got S2 Lupa. Let me check real quick my PT. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, almost 40. We're gonna hit 40 PT. Imagine. No. Worst case scenario, we are building PT. Best case scenario, we have S2 Lupa. Yeah, we are close to worst case scenario. At least we have built 40 PT. So, because I don't think we're gonna have her before Luke's release. Like those kind of dupes, I don't bother going for real on them. Depends what you want in the game. Personally, the only thing I'm seeking for in the game, first I want to collect some units, because that's the only gacha I'm putting money on, and that's my favorite gacha, so I'm gonna collect the units. Beside collecting, I will go for dupes just for avoiding as long as I can my favorite units in the game. So beside that, I don't necessarily recommend going for dupes. Like for example, Zani mains like me, we go for dupes because we want our Zani to sustain the game, like to be relevant as long as possible.
星の海を漂うように。羽よ、集まって。光の刃よ、弾薬を立って。これでフィナーレ、撃って。コマンド承認。
Okay. Last one, and we go for the testing. Not gonna lie though, for me I love anime games, but all of them are gacha games, and I don't mind the gacha as much, but I really hate stamina in these games. I completely understand the issue. So yeah, if we had more anime games without energy system, but it's not the energy system, the problem is that good anime games, most of them are gachas. So the energy system is in the gacha genre, very deeply rooted into the gacha genre. But let me remind you that even in MMO system, even some MMOs have energy system. Like recently released Ion 2 has the energy system. You have limited daily actions. So that's the mode of consumption, modern consumption, which is about creating the habits to connect instead of giving the content to binge play. But in the other way, I remember what Braxophone said. He was very frustrated about WoWA, but he also acknowledged that he was consuming gacha games like if they were MMOs, like FF14. That's why, for example, I used to recommend some friends who were very frustrated about lack of content in gacha. I was like, maybe you should play Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Because it's gonna be like gacha-like game, anime game, with the amount of content who's gonna give you the possibility to consume it as much as you want. So I can understand the roots of the frustration, but unfortunately it's the modern way to design consumption. I don't necessarily agree with it, but you get the idea. Should I pull dupes for any of our character, or should I save for new characters? Good question. Okay. Take it with a grain of salt. Guys, chat. Every WoWA players. Take it with a grain of salt, what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna speak as a day one player and as a collector. Okay? The only dupes worth going for are always gonna be the dupes who gonna benefit the most units in your box. So I never go for dupes. The only character I went for are Amieth, Karthethia, Zani, and Shorekeeper. And Chisa. And Morny. That's all. As a day one player. Let me explain you why. You have two ways to invest for dupes. Option number one, your favorite unit, you want it to stay relevant as long as you can, so you invest on it. It's fair. It's like there is how many people have S6 Carlotta? You see what I mean? The second one, take it with a grain of salt, but also consider day one player. Always go for dupes, very major dupes on supports. Okay? Always. I went for Shorekeeper S2. I went for S2. I got S3 because I've been lucky, but the project was getting S2. Okay? S1 is comfort. S2 is a kind of a stat wheelchair for every other units. So, unless the new characters are very major for team building, always invest for the characters who gonna benefit the most to your investment. So for me, S2 Shorekeeper is probably the best investment so far in a box. So far. You have very long rotation options with the S1. S2 is a stat wheelchair on top of Shorekeeper, bringing huge buffs. That's the first investment. Same for Chisa. S2 Chisa.
エネルギーレベル
I would not say
ヤーさ
S2
んを戻
Chisa.
しましょうか
Nah, S2 Chisa. No, S2 Chisa is broken. S2 Chisa is broken. Go S2 R1 with Chisa. Best investment so far you can get. And the testing gonna be about Chisa. You will see. And last investment, always, it will depend of how your box is made. Okay? So,
このビームサード
so for example,
かっこいいでしょ
if you have a lot of arrow units
やりたいことありすぎ
and
て
you want your
や
arrow
れそうな
units to stay
この剣に
relevant as much as possible,
私は自分自身を
going for S2 is a plus. Or I would say, going S2 Chacona. S2 Chacona is giga worth. Like S2 Lupa is giga worth. So you get the idea. For me, if you are low spender or free to play, the only dupes you have to pull for, unless it's for a specific unit, is for the supports who gonna make benefit all your blocks. That's my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt, but take in consideration I saw how the game evolved since the beginning, and maybe I just don't realize that gacha games are not my thing. Thank God Duet Night the Beast exists to bridge the gap between anime and MMO pretty well. I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm kinda satisfied with gacha because there is games where I just like to hop in, do my thing, go out, and do something else. Maybe because I don't want to stay a long time on a game, I just want some fresh air, gaming fresh air, or just because I don't have time sometimes. So, if you want to consume a game, immerse yourself somewhere. Yes, gacha is probably not your the good genre. I would recommend you more MMOs like Warframe, Duet Night Abyss, and I will probably you should probably give a try to NTE, who gonna release soon, who gonna give you this possibility of immersion that you are seeking for. Probably Silver Palace also, who gonna give you that immersion you seek for. And if you really want to dive in deep in anime and have a lot of content, Blue Protocol Star Resonance. It's an MMO. It's an MMO. MMORPG. Mostly PvE. Mostly cooperative and PvE. And I gave a fair try to the game, and I can tell you 100%, this is worth. If you really want to invest yourself on that kind of stuff, it will be worth your time. And your money if you want to put money. Let's be honest. Yeah, the money question is always on the table. So, I wanted to do a testing, okay? Because we have kind of a situation in WoWa right now. What is it? We know that we have a possibly very dominating meta in the game, which is the elemental debuff. For the recommencement, yeah, I do have 1.6k hours on Warframe. Yes. Well, did you cry during Emiya's story? I did my best to man up, to not crumble live, but I gonna be honest, that was very difficult. That was very difficult to not be in shambles. I was in shamble, but I didn't crumble live. I manned up on key moments to avoid it. But yeah. So yeah, the situation we have in WoW is simple. We have a very high potential meta, which is elemental debuff. And the keystone of this archetype is Chisa. She was supposed to be the one. Why? She's the universal support of every elemental debuff. But there is two things. First, she's extremely difficult to build. Like, to get those stats, I'm gonna be honest, that's very difficult to have those stats. So the requirements is extremely high. You have to pull out some pieces like that, some pieces like that, some pieces like that. Do you see what I mean? This one is meh, this one is meh. So you don't have a big room for a mistake or middle tier set. And so it says two things. First, if you want to build it to make it functional, either you are giga lucky, either you invest a lot of your resource, either you are a whale. Personally, I finished my build on Chisa 2 weeks ago, and I started like a side job in the game since her release. So that's the first issue with that character. The second issue is that for the moment she has no teams. She has no teams, and it's very difficult to see if she has such a big impact. The only impactful team she's on is Cartetia team. And unless you invested a lot on Chisa, you don't necessarily see the difference with Arrow over. So that's the issue I have with her. But now the testing we're gonna do today is gonna be simple. Is a very highly invested Chisa can compete against a very invested shorekeeper on a Zani team? Because I consider that if Chisa, a well-invested Chisa can make the difference on a Zani team, Chisa is still a unit you have to invest for. So we're gonna do the testing, and what's better? We have no better testing material than that. It's not about time, it's about how many damage you will do. So let's give it a try right now. Yeah, but legit, if you want to make Chisa work very smoothly on the rotation, you need at least 122 ER to have the perfect rotation. And this is what is difficult. What is difficult is to get the crit rate, the crit damage, and the ER. So now we have S3 Shorekeeper versus S2 Chisa. So the level of investment is the same. Okay, for the moment everything is moved. I think I forgot something, guys. I'm not sure. I really think I forgot something. Oh, okay, guys. I forgot to put a Moonlit Cloud on the Phoebe. Yes, I have 107 ER. You see? I don't have echoes, I didn't farm any field for her. Yeah, I understand. That's a very difficult unit to build. Because the amount of prerequisite to make her very, very functional is so high that you either need to be lucky, either you need to whale, either you need to invest a lot of time and resource on her. I agree. But the testing we're gonna do today is to figure out if it's worth. Is it worth to go hard on Chisa? That's all. So I'm gonna test it in front of you. We're gonna see together the difference. I don't have bias or pre-constructed opinion. I really want to figure out first for me. So if we got the answer together, it's a bonus. But at the beginning, I wanted the answer for me to cook a video. So let's see. And to not being biased, I'm gonna play the best I can on Shorekeeper. I'm gonna min-max my rotation on Phoebe. Okay. Oh, JP voices are good. They are the best on Rua. I'm gonna be honest with you. JP voices are 2 notches above. Oh, bro was bugging out. I really thought he was in the attack pattern. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I wanted to break him because this phase, if you can parry him, that's gonna be painful. Okay, we got this. For the moment, everything sounds smooth. I don't think she gonna reach that. This comp gonna reach 10k. Nah. Okay, we did 7.7k with Shorekeeper. So now we're gonna test it with Chisa and see if Chisa is impactful or not for the damage of Zani. Because we have to keep in mind one thing. Chisa, yes, is adding more stacks when you apply elemental debuff, but at a same level of investment than a Shorekeeper, she's buffing attribute damage and she's debuffing the defense with Havoc Bane. So that's what I want to figure out. So we reset and we go this time with Zani, Phoebe and Chisa. Same level of investment, S2, R1, let's see.
その命断ちます。最終のご加護を。これが最終の祝福です。
来い。もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。
Oh? Did you see that, guys? He broke before the end of the rotation. The team before, he was already broke. He broke when Shorekeeper entered to the field. And my first nuke with Zani was below 300k, now it's above. So, edge size. I will not judge right now, but I already see in the damage numbers that those damage numbers are way higher.
恩寵をお与えください。悔い改めてください。
Oh, maybe it's time to break now. So now we switch on Zani, and she got... Nah, even the break is so fast.
いつまでもグズグズしてはいられない。
Bro, he's already dead!
報告書を作成しなくては。
Nah, come on. Ah, come on.
行きます。刹那のひらめき。その身を切り裂きなさい。はっはっはっ。ズレを修正します。想定内。
Alright, let's restart. It's fucked up. We fucked up.
かかってこい。
刹那のひらめき。はっ切り刻みます。一瞬で解き明かし、これで終わりです。どんな意図でも最終のご加護を答えてください。静粛にそれ救済をもたらす青い鳥よ。はっで悔い改めてください。神に
Okay.
どうか私の声を。
少し遊んでやろう。さあ。
Nah, she's so efficient, guys. Yeah.
死の剣が泣いていますね。
I'm literally melting this motherfucker in one rotation, guys.
決まっています。全部切ってみせます。その命断ちます。最終のご加護。
It's a no match for me.
これが最初の切り裂く。
もうすぐ退勤時間だ。まとめてこい。
Nah, this boss is a pain in the ass for Zeni. You really need to land that counter, otherwise the rotation is fucked.
行きます。
の無駄だな。
刹那のひらめき断ち切ります。虚無さえ断ち切ります。これでどうですか。どんな意図でも最終のご加護神罰です。いや、光の結晶よ。恩寵を。
I think we're gonna go above 7.5k.
これが最終の祝福です。
Maybe not.
グズグズしてはいられない。さあ。
I don't know why. This team sounds more powerful. Honestly, 7.5. Okay. Like, factually, I had better result with Shorekeeper. But take in consideration that the first boss, we cleared it faster. Maybe it's a boss issue. Because Phoebe and Shorekeeper have a way better time dealing with the first phase of the boss than the other team. Yeah, that's difficult to figure out. Thing is that she brings so much. Try testing in Wiwa. Ah, it's not fair in Wiwa. Because Chisa is... It's not fair because she's way better than Shorekeeper in Wiwa just because she can... Chisa, when she's played correctly in Wiwa, she can clear around 2 to 3 waves just by herself. So the kit itself is bringing a lot in the equation on Wiwa. I play her a lot with my Cartesia team in that mod. And she's a plus, yes. Maybe Zani comp is not the most appropriate one to exploit her. But that's the issue I have, like... because I'm asking myself something, okay? Why I'm doing those testings? Because... few months ago... Okay? Where is my... few months ago... I made a video here. I was telling that if I have to choose between Chisa and Chuyuan, I would say Chisa. And problem is that I'm asking myself, was I right or wrong? That's the real question. And I'm like, you know what? Let's see 3 months later if I was wrong or right. Problem is that Sigrika gonna release, and you have Galbrena, and you have... Heliacal Ember? No, it's... the debuff is applied when Phoebe is putting Spectrophrasal. So yeah. But the thing we're gonna... what I was telling is that I want to see if a well-invested Chisa is as worth than a Shorekeeper. Like premium unit to premium unit. Like one is buffing raw stats, one is buffing elemental debuff. Because if you compare, okay? Like Zani comp for me is the perfect explanation to that issue. Because Zani and Phoebe, it's about elemental debuff, but also Zani is a powerhouse in raw stats. She's a powerhouse. And so I think it's the better team to judge if Chisa or not is relevant, because I just compared a Shorekeeper who is a giga support of raw stats, S3, with an S2 Chisa. And S3 in Shorekeeper doesn't change that much, it's more about Concerto generation. So, and S2 Chisa, why is it important to consider S2? Because I invested S2 Chisa for being sure that every team that I'm gonna have that use elemental debuff gonna be giga relevant. And here, I don't care about the S1 here. It's personal damage. S2 is here. nearby resonator in the team with Thread of Bane, gain 50% all attribute damage bonus. So I was like, how is 2 premium units competing? So the testing is showing me that even in a Zani team who revolves more around raw stats, Chisa is relevant. That was what I wanted to figure out. So yeah, Chisa is still a good investment, but you have to project yourself very far in the future. Let's be 100% honest. If you invest on Chisa, is to project yourself very far in the future. Yeah, that's why I have S1 Mornier. That's why I have S2 Chisa. That's why I had S2 Shorekeeper. Because don't forget, S2 Shorekeeper is a literal stats wheelchair. Crit rate, crit damage, all attribute damage, and 40% attack. But yeah, but I have no other team to compare. Because if I had to compare how Chisa could be relevant, I would need to compare with, let's say, right now, Amia's team, she has her best in slot in Chunstrain, but she doesn't have best in slot team in Fusion. We don't have Fusion Burst Applier. And that's the issue. Otherwise, I would have tested. Is Mornier more relevant than Chisa, etc. Yes. But we have no way to compare it. The only way we have to compare is that is Chisa impactful on a team revolving around raw stats or not? And when you know how Zani is working, you are a main Zani, so you know. Zani is such a stat check powerhouse. Where you know that Shorekeeper is probably the best, damage-wise. So if Chisa is still relevant in that comp, with not really an elemental debuff comp, that means something. Chisa being relevant in that environment is something for me. Do you see my logic? I pull for Zani weapon 2 times. First 75 PT in a weapon, second 55 PT in a weapon. Bro, you are literally cursed, legit. You are literally cursed. That's crazy, bro. I've never seen that. I had to do... I did that. What did... Oh yeah, Tacet Field. Maybe we should go... I really want to... Let me check. Because I was preparing. I was pre-farming some stuff. This one is fine. This one is okay. This one is fine. This one is fine-ish. This one is crazy crit damage. This one is meh. Maybe we need a little bit of ER here. And here we're gonna have to find a crit damage one just in case. So yeah, we should go to this Tacet Field. Okay, we have to go this one. So we go Tacet Field. After that we go Tacet Nest. Then after that, I did my Wiwa, no? I think I did. Yeah, I did my Wiwa. I think after that we're gonna switch game, guys. Maybe if you have some content to submit to reaction, I will react to it. Tacet Nest. Ah, we didn't do them. Let's do it. And by the way, guys, if you plan to pull to get an AMIAF team, I really think that investing on AMIAs right now, besides Zani, if you are a Zani main, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I think the only main DPS that are worth to invest are AMIAF and Kartetia. Beside that, I don't see where it's worth to invest on. Ah, did I fucked up my resonance skill? Sounds like. Yeah, I think I fucked up. Bro, this comp is so efficient in AoE content. That's something I love with Amy. She's so versatile. You see what I mean? She can do everything. Tell me one thing she cannot do, besides staying alive. Okay. But in combat, tell me one thing she can't do. Be right back. You need to grab something to drink. BRB Goku, I will answer you. What are you expecting from Luke's story? Are you excited? Good question. TBH? To be 100% honest, I am happy they integrate just a companion story instead of forcing his integration into the main plot. This is what I think. Will I like Luke and his story? I don't know. But the way they're gonna implement it, I like it a lot. Because they are going back to roots. You see what I mean? So, for more recent players, you don't know it. Before, we had something called companion story. And companion story was how the game used to work. Like, we had the main story with the main plot, main events, etc. And when a character was releasing, instead of forcing his integration into the main story and not serving the main subject, which is how is the plot going forward, they used to implement it through companion story, like side quest. We don't know where or when it's situated in temporality of the main plot, but that was a way to discover and live an adventure with the unit. And slowly but surely they forcefully integrated the new banners into the main story. And I consider it was not serving in a positive way the main plot. That was not very relevant. And you can feel that sometimes it has been well done, sometimes it was giga forced, like for Yuno, for example. Like for Rocha. It has... No, Rocha had a companion quest. I think for Carlota, a little bit too much. But you get the idea. So for Luuk, the fact they come back to that roots, it just leads me to think that the next main story expansion gonna be good. Because they're gonna focus on what's happening in the main plot. So for me it's a good thing. Will I like the story and how it's made? I cannot tell you, bro. Oh, bro, she's beautiful like this. Sheesh. The colors are huge. Oh, I did all of them? Okay. Is it weekly quest? Yeah. No, or daily. I'm almost done with the battle pass. I think we are good today. We did everything. Event is done. Yeah. Pretty much everything has been done. Nice. So for example, I imagine that we're gonna have a scene where we're gonna be in POV mode. We're gonna be like, yeah, kind of POV mode, and we're gonna see the world through his eyes. It would be a good idea, no? To see the world through his eyes. We went Weathering Ways, we went Arc Knights. Is there some content who has been submitted? I just saw my DMs. Oh yeah, it's time to go on Fragpunk with the boys. So let me change the game name on Twitch. It's not fair to sit on the category for nothing. You see what I mean? You know what? Let's put ourselves... Let's stick to Wuwa, guys, because if you submit some videos or if there is some content we're gonna react to, I think it's better to stay that way. I'm just sitting on Wuwa category. You see what I mean? Wait. What do you think, guys? You know what? Let's try Fragpunk. We were supposed to try it. So for those who don't know Fragpunk is kind of it's a mix between Overwatch, Valorant and CS. Why I say Overwatch? Because in Overwatch you can change mid-game your hero. And in Overwatch, before the GOAT meta, I don't know how is it today, but when I was playing before GOAT meta, agents, hero, whatever you call it, they used to have a lot of impact. And in Fragpunk, if you carry and you are impactful, you are really impactful. So that's something I like a lot, and something I want to give a try, because on Valorant you can be as good as you want. If people play together and you are 1v9 because your team sucks, the outcome of the game gonna be very difficult. In Fragpunk, I feel that if you are playing well, you can just solo win a game. That's really the way I feel about this game. Oh, let's capture the game. Tell me it's gonna work. Yes, it's working. Okay, it's not lagging. It's perfect. Sheesh. No issue whatsoever. Imagine. I don't see my chat on Twitch. Ah! Where is my Twitch chat? Okay, here. My YouTube chat. Here. Perfect. What's my rewards? Yes. Lancer statue. Oh yeah, I remember. Freelancer. Anniversary stuff. Yeah, sure. Sure. Is that all? Okay. I don't know why I hate when I'm notified all the time, so I try to clear that all every time. I can't. So I need my account level 15 to go in ranked. That's a fresh account. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just a fresh account.
Finding a match. Tundra, stay frosty.
But I really recommend the game, to be honest. Like, the game is fun. What agent do I take? You know what? Let's take something simple. Just to chill out. Are they camping for real? Oh no. Imagine camping in min 2026. Yeah, that's kinda sad. Sad.
Taking down to start. Nouse. Mind the sand. Draw your shard cards. Whoa, cool card.
Cool. Now let's blow stuff up.
I wanted to go with this one plus this one.
Let's make me the richest man in 2 dimensions.
We are in defense, so I think I'm gonna take A main with the snipe. Just get the first 1v1. Try to get a pick out of it. Get the fuck out. Like this, boom, boom. We hold. Come on. Come si papito. And there's nobody. Maybe it's coming from mid.
I see an enemy at
Sounds like it.
prospect.
Ah, they are above.
Enemy restaurant. Double.
Ah, they are pushing B. Where the fuck are you?
Time for the fun too. Sniping that great big cranium in this.
One is below me. He's coming behind now.
Where there's fire, you're smoked. Also comes in menthol.
Is the bomb on site or not? Nah.
You're down to half a minute.
What's his ball doing?
Time for the fun part. Gonna get smoky. Live and breathe it. Welcome to the smoke section.
Does he has the bomb?
Defense spawn point.
Yes, he has it. Fuck. He's going gay. Fuck, 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 fuck. I will go from behind.
Converter is now converting, I guess.
Ah no, it's not clean. I saw where he planted. I hate this map. Hey, you know what? Let's go solo ball. I hate this map! Okay, I have an exam in 8 hours, so gonna take some rest for now. Bye bye, bro. Take care. Thank you, YouTube, bro. You know what? I'm gonna take a break from the stream. When did I start it? Yeah, I think a 2-hour stream for today is good, no?
Opportunities.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
A lot of people
Can't tell.
winning with grace is the way. Anybody want a wall? There's a little cover.
Let's give it a try here.
When you're too busy to get fun. Forgot why we're here. These are great if you ever have a mouse problem. Time for some more Nitro Special! And aiming! Hey, watch out!
People need.
Uh-oh, they spotted me. Enemy Lancerat! Hey, watch out! Enemy spotted on!
Converter planted.
Double kill.
There's nobody here now.
Spawn point.
Are they in the spawn now? Yeah, they seem. Imagine losing 1v1 against a drone. That's crazy, bro. That's sad. Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck was he?
Switching sides next round.
I don't know if it's me who is lost or if my team sucks balls. I can't tell.
Power that card up with shard points.
Anyway, I'm gonna take a break from the stream. Maybe I'm gonna stream later in the evening or the night. See ya later, guys. Take care.